How can the element of water help you manifest? You're going to find out today because I'm going to teach you the 2 cup method of manifestation and why it works. Stick around. Hello, hello, hello. You are watching or listening to the Manifest on Purpose show. I am the host of that show. I am Kimberly. I am here to help you elevate your mind, to help you elevate to a higher level of consciousness. I am so excited that you've decided to join me today. I'm excited about all of those you shared this video with. And thank you so much for subscribing here and on the website at Kimberly, KIMBALEY.com. And you know how I feel about you. The God in me loves the God in you. And I love you so much today that I'm going to give you the tips to a technique that I learned a long time ago. And I hope this technique helped you manifest. But we got to get to business first. Let's talk about the astronumerology forecast for today. The forecast today is brought to you by astronumerologist Lloyd Strayhorn and the Star 8 mobile numerology app. It is Wednesday, October the 16th. The sun is in Libra, the moon is in Aries. It's a 9 universal month, a 3 universal week, a 7 universal day. On this day, metaphysically speaking, of the law of attraction, it would be to your advantage if you don't be overly concerned about chasing after things, much less anyone. Instead, if you pay close attention to listen to your inner voice or pay even closer attention to your feelings, you'll likely get what you're going after. And the irony is that to learn more, be a person of few words. You'd be surprised what the body language of others may show you better than tell you. Again, it's simply a matter of observation by paying close attention. Pisces, Cancer, and those born on the 2nd, 7th, 11th, 16th, 20th, 25th, and 29th of any month are likely to be intuitively tuned in anyway. Once again, that is the astronumerology forecast for today, brought to you by none other than astronumerologist Lloyd Strayhorn and the Star 8 app. You can get that app for yourself and get your forecast every day. You can go to a star 8, ASTAR, the number 8.com. You can also download it on Google Play in the App Store and go to linktr.ee/numbersanyou, where you can gain access to his other exclusive products and services, including the free monthly newsletter. 2025 is almost here. Are you prepared? Are you ready? This is going to be a transformative year. If you answer no to either one of those questions, you need to make sure that you get your astronumerology forecast for 2025 so that you can navigate and plan your year. For a limited time only, if you order now, you'll get this October, November, and December in addition to your 2025 astronumerology forecast for the year. Make sure you do that so you can be ahead of the game. You can also get your personal reports, compatibility reports, and you can get your business report all at Kimberly, KIMBALEY.com. And speaking of 2025, please be my guest on Wednesday, January the 1st, 2025 for Vision Board Mastery. This is going to be so fun. You know what? I have to tell you the truth. I'm excited myself. You will manifest 2025 on purpose by attending this event. Some of the things that you will learn and how you will grow during this event is you're going to learn the power of visualization. You're going to learn visualization tips. You're going to learn how to create your vision board. And yes, don't worry, you'll be creating your very own vision board. You'll share that vision board in a very special way with everyone else to help solidify those intentions. And we will do a guided visualization at the end so that you can plant the seeds in the fertile soils of 2025. So make sure that you show up and show out so that you can manifest on purpose in 2025. Last but not least, if you're interested in getting to know who you really are, getting to the bottom of knowing yourself. In the last conversation, I talked about the higher self, going within and learning everything that your higher self has to offer, your purpose in life. If you want to get more information about you and understand who you are, don't hesitate to book your astronumerology consultation with myself, and that's also found at Kimberly.com. That is KIMBALEY.com. And there's that banner. I forgot to put it up earlier, but here we go. I'm still working on these banners. But let's get into the show. Now, I have to tell you a little bit more about myself. I love this part, revealing myself. This is something that I was not able to do many years ago. So consider yourself lucky. This show has made it possible for me to kind of reveal bits and pieces about myself. So today, I just want to let you know that I love the beach, but not in the way that you're thinking about the beach. There's times in my life that I grew up on the beach. And if you were listening to one of my conversations last week, you probably would have heard that. Um, I was actually living in Virginia Beach, Virginia, during childhood. So the beach was my thing. I do not like my feet to be in the sand. And as it relates to the water, I don't go too deep in the water. Being in the water is not my reason for loving the beach so much. I love to be next to the water. I know it sounds crazy, but it's a whole different feel. Think about it. When you go to a body of water, it just feels different. When I'm around a body of water, I often feel peace. It's calming to me. In fact, a lot of times sitting on the beach, I have fallen asleep right there on the sand, just listening to the waves crashing up against the shore. In fact, whenever I go to stay on the beach, I have to have a beachfront room. And I like to sleep at night with the balcony open. I'll get up on one of the higher floors and I like to have the balcony open. And man, let me just tell you, it's such a beautiful experience watching the sunrise over the beach. I had an amazing experience doing that one time before, a spiritual experience. And that's something that I'll share maybe in another episode or something. But we're going to get to it because we're going to talk about this 2 cup method of manifestation. And the reason why I'm doing all this talking about beach and the water and being around a body of water is because of the fact I want you to know that the element of water is powerful. A lot of people think about water elements and they think about sensitivity, they think about tears when they think people and water signs, but there's so much power in water. And I'm going to tell you how this is proven to me. There is 71% of the earth's surface that is covered in water. 71%. So that lets you know that majority of the earth is covered in water. And we're going to go a little bit deeper than that. Up to 60% of the human adult body is water. And let's break it down. This is according to Mitchell in 1945. The brain and heart are composed of 73% of that water by itself. The lungs are 83%. The skin contains 64%. Muscles and kidneys are 79%. And even the bones carry water. There's 31% in the bones. Now, that's a lot of our body, up to 60%. That's still over half of our body weight. Water. And just think about the brain and the heart, 73%. That means how you feel relates to water. Your lungs, what you say, what you speak. There's power in words. 83% water. I break it down to you like that because I want you to understand the power of water. And that's how this 2-cup manifestation method came into play. Here are some of the things that make water such a powerful element. First of all, water is a conductor of energy. It can absorb, hold, and transmit information. And that includes your intentions and that also includes your emotion. So, whatever you project into that water, it holds and absorbs that memory. That memory remains until you transmit something else into that water. So, that's very important. Also, water has the ability to remember and store information. Dr. Masaru Emoto, and I hope I'm saying his name right, but he did a study with water. And in this study, he found out that water responds to the human emotions, thoughts, and words. He noticed that whenever he would make positive statements towards water, it created beautiful crystals. But he'd also noticed that whenever he said something negative, it showed in those crystals too. You think that you are speaking over water, but really, actually, you're adding your emotions to that. You're adding your information to the water. And what you say to that water can change it because, as we said before, it's a conductor of energy. Another thing that we have to think about water, when we think about water, we think about being fluid. When we think about water, we should think about flow. Flow is very important. Sometimes, when you are in the process of aligning with manifestation and you notice that what you want to manifest is not coming up for you right away, sometimes you just need a shift in your energy. Sometimes things are not flowing as well as they should, but water flows. So, water can be symbolic to that mental flow that you're having. That's why this water is so important in this 2-cup manifestation technique, is because it allows you to flow. It allows your thoughts, your vibrations to flow. It allows that memory and it allows you to shake any stagnant energy that you may be feeling at the time. Another way to look at this is the symbology of it. And there's a few things that I'm going to point out as I'm sharing the technique with you because it simply comes to memory as I'm seeing it. And I'm going to tell you some of the things that you actually need to do in order to increase the chances of this manifestation working for you. Now, before I get into the technique, I have to give my disclaimer about manifestation techniques. The manifestation techniques are not the end all be all in manifestation, meaning you can use as many manifestation techniques if you want, but if your mindset is not in the right place, then you won't manifest anything. So it is important to keep that in mind. If you know that you're having issues with the fixed mindset, those are some things that you need to work on right away before you get to any manifestation techniques. In other words, what I'm telling you is you need to develop the manifestation mindset. And another thing about these techniques are designed to help you get information into the subconscious mind. In other words, they help you plant the seeds into the subconscious mind. So, if you align with your manifestation by using the 2 cup method, just don't think that you align with your manifestation just because you use the 2 cup method. Because remember, this opens the door to the subconscious mind. So that's all I wanted to say about the technique. So let's go. I'm excited. First things first, I'm going to tell you the supplies you need. You need your 2 cups. You need 1 cup to have water in it. You also need 2 labels for your cup. You need a Sharpie or ink pen. You need some tape to hold your label to your cup. These are the only supplies that you need. Pretty simple so far, huh? The first cup, which is the one that's going to already have water in it, is going to represent your current reality. So, what you would do at this point is I want you to take your Sharpie and I want you to write your current reality on that first label. We're writing your current reality, but I want you to write your current reality in past tense. Say, for instance, whatever it is, you make it sound like it happened before. It's not happening in this moment. And also, what you're going to put on this, your current reality, and what you would like to change. And for me, I like to add, throw in a why, because I always feel like why is important. Why gives you passion for the transformation that is about to take place. So you're going to take your first cup, the one that has water in it. You're going to label it with your current reality in past tense, and you're going to put what you want to change about that reality and why. Moving right along, your second bottle of water. This is going to be, for the time being, your empty bottle of water. Now, you should have one more label left. On that label, take your Sharpie and put desired outcome and future state. This is going to look like that, except you're going to write actual desired outcome in here and future state, and allow me to give you the instructions like I gave you with the first bottle of water. I want all of this in the present tense. Act as if it's happening already when you put the words on that label. This is like, it should be like an affirmation to you. In other words, what would you like to manifest in your life? That's what goes on this empty bottle. Tape it on the bottle. And so the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to take the first cup, the cup that has your current reality in it. And let me take the tops off for demonstration purposes. Not only do I want you to put down your desired state and your outcome, I want you to be visualizing this as you're writing it down on the paper. And don't just put any intention up here, because really that's what I'm saying. This empty bottle, it represents your intention. Don't just put any intention up here to see if it will work. Make sure that the intention you put up here is something that you're passionate about having and something that you really would like to happen in your life. And make sure that this is in present tense. Don't forget, this is in present tense, in the present moment, as if it's already happening. And I want you to see it happening in your mind. And I want you to continue seeing it as you take this first cup and pour the water in the first cup into the second cup and allow it to flow. And think about your mindset transforming right now. You're going from that current state of you're going from the current state of reality into your future outcome and desires. You empty that bottle. You have just transformed that water because you were thinking about and visualizing the future outcome in that water. Now, don't stop there. You're going to continue this. And what I want you to do is I want you to close your eyes and imagine that desired outcome. Imagine your future already happening for you right away. Make sure you create this mental picture in your mind. And as you create this mental picture, drink this water and allow that flowed outcome to flow throughout your body. Now you're going to drink that water all up. And what's going to happen as you're visualizing that picture, as you're drinking that water, I want you to be in gratitude. Once you complete your water, sit there in visualization for at least about 5 minutes, just thinking about what your desired outcome is and how it feels to you. Allow your emotions to get involved. Utilize your 5 senses. See the reality of this new movie in your mind. This is something that I don't want you to just do for one day. This is something I want you to do on a repetitive basis. Try to do this daily. It only takes a few minutes out of the day to do this. So, what you're really doing is you're planting those positive seeds into your subconscious mind. The water has memory. The water has remembered your intentions. And when you allow that water to flow within your body, which is 61% in water weight, those new memories are there in your body, and those new memories are there in your mind, allowing you to manifest those desires that you want. Make time out of the day to do this every day until you create that shift in your mindset. Well, this is the 2 cup method. The method is pretty simple, but I want to let you know that whenever you feel the need to have peace, whenever you need to feel comfort, whenever you feel the need to take a break, to relax and calm yourself, consider going near a body of water. And sometimes, if you have your intentions, you can write them on paper and you can toss those intentions into the water. Just know that the water has memory. What do you think the whole purpose is for a wishing well? You're tossing your intentions into that well, into that water. So make sure you try this. And if it works for you, please let me know in the comments if you've ever tried it and it's ever worked for you. Please let me know in the comments. The element of water is powerful. And if used correctly, it can help you align with manifestation. Until next time, I love you to life. This is how you manifest on purpose.